Hey Rangers, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Mighty Morphin issue 1. Now, I'm late to the party on this one, but I thought I would review it anyway. If you want to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop, then that'll be gladly appreciated. Now, this issue isn't a bad one. It mainly focuses around a bit of Zordon's past that you find out, and it's nice to see Zordon kind of becoming open about a few things, and it's not just the same sort of thing of about him being the floating head in a jar or a tube. And I kind of like this, and I like the fact that everyone seems to be kind of letting their guard down a tiny bit, not by much. Billy seems to be doing quite well for himself, so I generally kind of like that. Now we see what Zordon is. He's a fighter. He's able to take down quite a lot of people, which I generally think is really cool for what he can do. But for me, I was kind of like, oh, I don't really want to know about Zordon's past. I want to know what's happening in Power Rangers. So everyone is at the juice bar. They're having a conversation. And it seems like, to me, when I was reading this, I felt like they all just wanted to attack each other. Like, they want to know all the answers straight away. And Rocky's the only type of character that is kind of the comical relief, where he seems to be like, oh man, no, and oh no, what am I going to do? And I just feel like everyone wants to have a go at each other. They want to shout, they want to scream, they want to fight, they want to morph, and they just want to attack each other. And I didn't like this sort of feeling. Like, I know that they want to talk about it, but it feels like Aisha and Adam mainly are saying, guys, you know about the Green Ranger. How dare you? You know, it's all about your fault. And I don't know where I'm getting this anger from and how they are, but I didn't like it, and I feel like this was a little bit of bad writing. Even though it doesn't even suggest something, it feels it and you can see it, and I didn't like it. It moves into the fact that you see Lord Zed has been hurt from the previous issue, which is Power Rangers. We're going to be reviewing that, so these are kind of all jumbled up. It's hard to kind of tell which is the best ones in this. So we've had Chaos Energy hurt Lord Zed. He's kind of like, oh god, what's going to happen? And then we meet Matt. Matt is kind of brought in, and we know he's the Green Ranger. It's not been officially announced, but we've seen comic books and stuff like that. So Matt is the Green Ranger in this one. And even though Rocky is having a conversation and actually liking him, I really don't like the way that Tommy is in this, because Tommy comes in, he's dating Kimberly now, but Kimberly used to date Matt. So Tommy is being this massive dick, like, oh, I know who you are, like, I know you did this, and it feels like he's super jealous, even though nothing's going on with Kimberly and Matt. And I just don't like it, because this wouldn't be Tommy's character. And then when he's like saying like, oh, my name's Matt, how are you doing? Tommy's like, get out of here, and then literally just walks away and does this nice to meet you. And it's like, come on, Tommy isn't this sort of character, and it just proves that he's a massive prick. So we now jump into the school area where Bulk, Skull, and Candace, I think is his name. Candace is the love interest for Skull, and I like this. Skull is getting character development, and Bulk is acting like he's a spoilt brat. Like, he doesn't like the fact that his friend is with someone. You know, it's taking it away from him, and I didn't like this. I didn't think Bulk would be like this, and he doesn't seem to be the sort of character that would be like, oh, my friend is now disappearing. And Skull has a go at it. I'm really glad, because Candice is talking about having this like music festival that she wants to go to, or she wants to talk about music, and Bulk's being a dick, but Skull steps up for her, says like, you know, I'm in love with this girl. If you want to hang out with me, you have to accept her as well. And I like this, because Bulk's like, oh dude, like, you know, I'm totally not like this, like, you know, we're friends. And I think Skull is saying, well, if you don't accept her, then you don't accept me. And that is good. I like this. I feel like the character is growing, and I like the fact that Skull's got someone that he can actually be with. It moves on. More of the story is that they don't kind of trust Billy. It's mainly Aisha. She knows that like Billy has access to the Green Ranger coin, you know, he's got the smarts to do it. But while she's explaining this to Kimberly is like, no, I trust Billy. Billy is absolutely fine. He's not gonna do anything, and he, you know, we trust him. And you know something's going on. We've seen it previously in Power Rangers, which we'll review soon. But this kind of made me go, okay, that's fine. We then jump back to the command center. The command center is all about Zordon saying that he wants a bite of Billy's sandwich, and he talks more about like what he was like back home on Eltar, and you like this. Then all of a sudden you've got a giant panda monster, which just kind of reminded me of like Kung Fu Panda, and the Rangers go off there. Now there is one thing in this that I was a bit confused about, and each Ranger says their morphing skills, like, you know, Tyrannosaurus, Mastodon, but Tommy says White Tiger, and I'm sure he goes Tigerzord. I'm sure he does. Like, I'm not. I need to listen now. So yeah, so he says White Tiger, and in the series it's Tigerzord, which Tigerzord's such a better name anyway. So they fight this panda. I do like the fact just before the fight, the construction workers are having a bit of banter where they've got to get back to work, and then they just turn around and say, it doesn't matter anyway, it's going to get knocked down. Angel Grove is the best construction yard city of the world. But the Rangers fight, the Green Ranger comes in, he does some moves that no one's seen, especially like a energy strike and stuff like that. And I love the fact that Tommy goes, the amount of time that I was the Green Ranger, I never did that. And I loved it. I love the kind of banter between at least Rocky and some of the other Rangers when it becomes like the Green Ranger appearing down. So I love it. I think it adds to it, and I love the fact that they put it in there. So we kind of wrap this up with them asking the Green Ranger to come back with them, but it doesn't work because he just teleports out. And then it jumps to Candice and Skull coming back from having food, and this therefore a stranger out of nowhere appears. Candice has to tell Skull to go get his phone so they can have a conversation, as in this mystery guy and stuff like that. And you see that Candice is actually from Eltar, so I kind of like that. And it's weird how Zordon's not picked up on this just yet. So this entire comic is, I love the fact of where they're going with it. You've got Mighty Morphin being the Rangers, and then you've got Power Rangers, which is going to be mainly about the Omega Rangers, and this kind of like ups and downs with this. They kind of cross over quite a bit. It's a lot to collect, 2 comics in one time, dear God. But I generally kind of really like this. Like, the storytelling was good, it was building up more character, and I'm glad that they're focusing on Skull. Like, it's nice to see him find someone. I know they wanted to bring Candice in a lot more, but I don't like the fact that Bulk's like this. I don't like the fact Tommy's just jealous, and it doesn't feel like he is the leader or anything. It just feels like he is a normal character. I do like the banter a lot in this. I feel like that is great. That is my favorite part of all of this. But apart from that, at least it's a decent comic. So I am going to leave it there. What are your thoughts on this? Have you read this issue? Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.